Serunkuma Edwin, Manyanga Editing Kabeja, Lukenge Sharif, Ninyanzi Yasin, omwana abalala batanakwatibwa zanaku z'omwezi 12 omwezi ogwokubiri omwaka guno National Unity Platform Offices Makerere Kavule Wandegeya mu Kawempe Division Kampala District nti mwali mu lukungana lw'abantu olwateekebwawo nga temunnakutuza okuva ewa minisita ng'ekigendererwa kyalwo kya kutendeka abantu abo ddwiro ekolebwa mu kutendeka banamagye.
Tassie Calvin, is it true or it's not true?
It's not.
That is April. Oh, sorry. Serunkuma Edwin, is it true or false?
Serunkuma.
Is it true?
False. I don't know anything about that.
Nyanzi Yasin, is it true or false?
It's not true.
So it is April. That one only involves F4 and S6 to the additions. I now read count 2.
It's also on that
Lukenge Sharif, is it true or false? Is it true?
No.
Okay. A PNG is entered for all that. Yes, I mentioned. So for count 2, unlawful drilling, contrary to section 45(1)(a) of the Penal Code Act, Cap 128. Particulars of this offense: Tassie Calvin, also known as Bobi Giant, and others still at large, on the 12th day of February 2025, at the National Unity Platform offices at Makere Kavule, Wandegeya Kawempe Division in Kampala District, without the permission of the minister, trained or drilled other persons in the practice of military exercises, movements, or evolution. So is Tassie Calvin, is it true? Have you understood it? You understand English properly, or we translate it to Luganda? You understand? Is it true or false? False. I move to count 3. Unlawful drilling. This is to the effect of Kawesi Tony. Who is Kawesi Tony? Okay. Unlawful drilling, contrary to section 45(2) of the Penal Code Act, Cap 128. Particulars of this offense: Kawesi Tony and others still at large on the 12th day of February 2025 at the National Unity Platform offices at Makere Kavule Wandegeya Kawempe Division in the Kampala District at a meeting or assembly held without the permission of the minister, were trained or drilled in the practice of military exercises, movements, or evolutions.
Omusango ogwokusatu kukwata ku Tony Kawesi gwe Tony Kawesi bwe wamu n'abalala batanakwatibwa z'ennaku z'omwezi 12 omwezi ogwokubiri omwaka guno ku National Unity Platform Offices e Makere Kavule Wandegeya Kawempe Division mu Kampala District nti n'oteekako wali mu lukungaana lw'abantu nga tolina lukusa okuva ewa minisita nga lutraininga ddwiro mu bumenyi bw'amateeka.
Kawesi Tony, is it true or it's not?
Kawesi Tony.
I go to the fourth count: conspiracy to commit a felony contrary to section 363 of the Penal Code Act, chapter 128. Particulars of this offense. Sebufu Edward, also known as Eddie Mutwe, Sifumbia Cleo, Cassie Calvin, also known as Bobi Giant, Serunkuma Edwin, also known as Eddie King Kareja, Lukenge Sharif, Nyanzi Yasin, Kawesi Tony, and others at large on the 12th day of February 2025 at National Unity Platform offices at Makere Kavule Wandegeya, Kampala Division in Kampala District, Kawempe Division in Kampala District, conspired amongst themselves to commit a felony, to wit unlawful drilling.
Omusango ogwokuna gwakwekobaana okuza omusango Sebufu Edward amanya amalala bakumanyi nga Eddie Mutwe, Kivumbi Akileo, Tasi Calvin amanya amalala bakumanyi nga Bobi Giant, Serunkuma Edwin oba Eddie King Kabeja, Lukenge Sharif Nyanzi Yasin Omaneka Westoni n'abalala batanakwatibwa z'omwaka z'omwezi 12 omwezi ogwokubiri omwaka guno ku National Unity Platform offices e Makere Kavule Wandegeya Kawempe Division ne mwekobaana okuza omusango ogw'okukola ddwiro okukolererwa mu kutendeka bannamagye.
Cassie Calvin, is it true or it's not true?
Not true.
Serunkuma Edwin, is it true or not true?
It's not true. I know anything about it.
Lukenge Sharif, is it true or it's not true? Nyanzi Yasin, is it true or it's not true?
It's not true.
Kawesi Tony, is it true or it's not?
No.
The PNG is entered for all accused persons on all counts.
Mwena emisango mugyegaanye.
Your Worship, inquiry in this case are still ongoing.
Ate okunoonyereza kukyagenda mu maaso.
Your Honor, also as far as there are still persons who are still under.
Ate waliwo n'abalala batanakwatibwa.
Your Worship, the bill has been sought. To attend this case. Your Worship, formation is open.
Turasaba kkooti omusango guno gwewwe olunaku olulala.
The accused persons have a right to bail.
Muli baddembe okusaba okweyimirira.
May I bring some of your reasons to you? Your Honor, we have instructions to apply for bail for the accused person. We seek your indulgence that the council will not be with us for some time, but let him make the application first. We shall have no issues. You oblige.
And proceeding with the application, Councillor.
Yes, Your Worship. Your Worship, for the record again, Jonathan Enotu. Your Worship, our application for bail is premised under Article 23(6)(a) and B of the Constitution. Your Worship, under Article 23 of the Constitution. Your Worship, this application is in respect to all the accused persons and not only the Your Worship, is also brought under Article 28, 3(a) of the Constitution. Your Worship, this application seeks the release of all the applicants pending the hearing of the criminal suit. Your Worship, it is not the first time such applications have been brought before court. Your Worship, has several authors, including the former Chief Justice, Mr. His Lordship Odochi. Your Worship, in his book, A Guide to Criminal Justice in Uganda. Your Worship, this was the second edition of his book in 1990. At page 71, it clearly states that bail is an agreement between the accused person and court. That the accused shall pay a certain sum, which is fixed by court, and that he will appear in court on a certain day appointed by court. Your Worship, it is our belief that the accused persons are willing to abide by any terms that will be issued by court. Your Worship, in addition to that, it is now understood that every person charged with a criminal offense is under the presumption of innocence. And such person is innocent until proven guilty. Your Worship, the accused persons before you are innocent people. They have clearly informed court that they are not guilty of any of the charges levied upon them by the prosecution. Your Worship, it is my prayer that you take that into consideration when deliberating in this way. Your Worship, we also wish to remind court it is not enjoined further that it is enjoined to consider whether or not an accused person has satisfied only two factors. Your Worship, the two factors are that the accused person has substantial sureties, and that such an accused person will not abscond when granted bail. Your Worship, if these two conditions are met, then an accused person shall be granted bail. In any case, Your Worship, the court should not treat the refusal for bail as a punishment. Because such will deprive the accused persons of their liberty. Worship, the treatment of court should be to grant the accused person's bail, despite the gravity of an offense. Worship, the offenses that the accused persons are charged with are not so grave that court would not grant them bail. But even if they were, courts have always granted bail in graver circumstances. Worship, with those submissions, I pray that you allow me to invite Mayor and friend. And Ms. Shami Malele to present the sureties.
Your Worship, for the record, Shamim Malende, and I'm proceeding to present the sureties for A1, Sale for Edward. Your Worship, the first surety is Nantumbo Jane. This Nantumbo Jane will come in front. The first surety, Your Worship, is Nantumbo Jane. She's 60 years old. She's a resident. She's a resident at Katoke. She's a resident at Katoke. In Katoke Central Town. In Katoke Central Ward. Nagore Division. Nasana Municipality. Or Fiscal District. Wash, the surety is the biological mother to the accused person. And her telephone contact is 0706 6086. Your Worship, she operates a tailor shop in Chiembe, in Kampala Central. At City Center Complex. At City Center Complex. From 30,000. Your Worship, we have submitted to court and to state the copies, the national identity card and the legal introduction. Your Worship, will also submit the original national identity card. Worship, the second surety is Kenegisha Sharon. The second surety is Kenegisha Sharon. She's 33 years old. 33 years old. She's a businesswoman operating a boutique at Uganda market. Operating a boutique at Uganda market in Kampala district. She's also the councillor representing the people of Uganda. She's a councillor representing the people of Uganda. Your Worship, she's a friend in the division council. Your Worship. She's a friend to the accused person. And your Worship, her telephone number is 0757 179 598. Your Worship, we hereby submit the court copies of her identification documents and the letter of introduction, that's the original national ID support, the purposes of identification. Your Worship, the third surety for A1 is Nampija Martha. Nampija Martha. Nampija Martha is 33 years old. She's 33 years old. She's a resident of Katoke B. Katoke B in Katoke Central Town. In Katoke Central Town. In Awelu Division. In Nasana Municipality, Wakiso District. Your Worship, she's a sister to the accused person. And she operates a boutique in Katoke B, Katoke Central Town, in Awelu Division, Nasana Municipality, Wakiso District. Your Worship, her telephone number is 0786 167. I beg your pardon, Your Worship. It is 0786 016 766. Your Worship, I beg to submit the original one letter and the original national ID. And I also hereby Your Worship, those are the sureties for A1. Your Worship, and you know that the court is substantial and this is right to stay.
Your Worship.
Oh, Your Worship, if I take this, just if I take the worship, I pray to tendering the area, the LC1 letter, introducing the accused person, self-evident. And this is a letter that introduces this area of residence as Hazo number 1, in Hazo Ward, Nasana Division, in Nasana Municipality, Wakiso District. Your Worship, this is the original letter submitted to court together with a copy of A1's national ID I beg to submit, and I have also given copies to state. I invite my colleague to present sureties and documents for me.
Yes, Your Worship, for the record and for you to receive. And I'm presenting sureties for A2 at Lodge Bobi. Your Worship, the first surety is Suruga Ismail. Suruga Ismail, step forward. Your Worship, Suruga is aged for 49 years. He is a resident of Sowera Zone, Kawempe Parish, Kawempe Division, and his occupation is a wholesale business person and a councillor. He's a councillor at Kawempe Division, Your Worship. His relationship with the accused person is that they have been friends for over 8 years. And his contact is 077 67 0702 55 53. Your Worship, the second surety is Narwezo Aisha. Aisha, please step forward. Your Worship, Aisha is aged 43 years. And she's a resident of Namagoma Bise. Namagoma Bise, this was what? In Chengera Town Council, in Wakiso District. And she's a business lady dealing in suits in Chiembe, here in Kampala. Worship, her relationship with the accused is that they have been long-time friends and customers, and our contact telephone is 0782 41 61 52. Worship, the third surety is Nabu Kenya Madina. Nabu Kenya, you can step forward. Worship, now Kenya is aged 23 years. She's a resident of Nansana East 2B, LC1, Taurizi Zone, Nansana Eastward, Nansana Municipality. Your Worship, is a healthcare worker by education, and her relationship with the accused is that she's a wife to the accused person. Her contact telephone is 077 67 12 406. Your Worship, I also present the letter of introduction and the national ID of the accused person. Your Worship, the accused person is a resident of Nansana East 2B, LC1, in Taurizi Zone, Nansana Eastward, Nansa municipality. Worship, we've explained the accused person, we have explained to the sureties their rights and duties to both the accused person and this honorable court, and they are going to be bound by the same. Your Worship, I'm also presenting sureties for Tasi Calvin, Etriona, Worship, we've also presented the original person. Sureties for A3 Mwanguzi Andrew. Can you step forward, Andrew? Mwanguzi Andrew is aged 37 years. He's aged 37 years and is a resident of Njeru Central Triangle Zone in Njeru Municipality. Worship is a pastor by education and is a pastor at True Worship Center in Jinja. His relationship with the accused is that the accused person is a church member for now over 4 years, and they are friends. His telephone contact is 0777 53 4894. Worship, the second surety is Babiri Membra Narongo. Worship Narongo is aged 50 years and she is a resident of Wajtaka Sel. Mwekura Ward, Jinja North Division in Jinja City. Worship, she is a teacher by profession. And the relationship with the accused person is that she is the biological mother. Worship, her contact is 0704 71 0704 71 4449. The other ship, the airship is Ika John Vian. Ika John Vian, please. Airship Ika is aged 55 years and is a resident. Ika John Vian. The letters are for you. Worship, is aged 55 years and a resident of Jinja North Division, Mwekura Ward in Jinja City. Your Worship is a business person operating a wholesale shop in Jinja. And his relationship with the accused is that he is the biological father of the accused person. His telephone contact is 0776 00 5982. Worship, the accused person has also presented his LC introductory letter from the office of LC1 Bukwarese in Nakanyoni Ward, Jinja North Division, in Jinja City, as this place of abode. Worship, we have also explained to the sureties of A3 their duties and responsibilities, both the accused person and dishonorable court. Worship, all the sureties lives to be known by the same. Pray that the point of time is substantial, and be pleased to grant the accused person bail. Then I will invite my next colleague. Yona A2 actually is not feeling well. This is the person that can easily have a you know, I invite my colleague to present the issue for A5.
Your Worship, we have found the same issue we are raising of our sureties being blocked from outside. Actually,
One has been arrested. One of the sureties.
Your Honor, Alex White from is one of the sureties. A5. He has just been arrested and we are outside court premises. So several of our sureties have been arrested right now. So we are not going to. This is factual. We can't argue about this. Your Honor, for that reason, I will not go for accused number 4. I request to go to A5. Your Honor, he's called Lukeni Sharif. Lukeni Sharif. The sureties we have Sempala Godfrey. Can we have Sempala Godfrey?
Sempala Godfrey.
So, Your Honor, I request that he informs what his age, what he does, because we have not had time to talk to them. They have been blocked from outside. Can we? So kindly, what's your age?
24.
24 years. And what do you do?
Border man.
This is his original national ID. Oslo. He's a resident of Tula. This is his original letter. Where is the original? You know, you're still looking for his original letter. How do you call the accused? He's a brother to the accused person. Your telephone number? Your telephone number?
0756 85 80
That's street number 1. Street number 2 is Wawire Ismail. Yeah, where do you stay?
Stay in Chirokole.
He stays in Chirokole. Kawempe, Chirokole. Your age?
27 years.
He's called Wabwire Ismail.
27 years.
And what do you do?
I'm a driver.
He's a driver. Driver with what? Where do you drive? Which car do you drive?
School van.
A school van?
Yeah.
For which school?
Little Stars.
He's a driver with Little Stars.
Yeah.
And how are you related to Museveni Mutwe?
A friend. It's located in Mutwe.
The sound war Little Stars.
Little Stars.
Little Stars is what?
Isomero lya kika ki nnyonnyola koti isomero lya primary.
Little Stars.
Yeah, preschool and daycare.
So what if he's a friend, the accused person? This is the original letter introducing him. So this is the Have you provided your telephone number?
No?
Yes. What's the telephone number?
0705 87 0705 87 9561.
You know, that's all for the accused number 5. Give it that.
And the truth have right of introduction.
Yes, Your Honor, just hand it over. What is it? I gave you an original. For what? I gave you 3 copies.
The sureties we have, like for the accused.
For the accused, they are here. Prosecution is confirmed. How this one? Your Honor, Isma.
No, accused.
Accused is a resident of where do you stay?
If you can sit quiet, please.
He's a resident of Pula, Kawempe Division. That's all for FI, Your Honor. I do that for fine. You know, like I invite my brother to present from this accused person. However, I've received information from the accused person from each other, and it indicates that they are not well with my question and they request for around the house and we can't stand anything. He's requesting to be available in the seat. He can't, he's not stable. He cannot stand anything.
Council proceed with sureties. We have sureties for ethics.
Maybe I should have gone for a studio yesterday.
So they are not.
Let's make a quick call.
So it has to do them.
Just Your Honor, reminder of these particulars. The council rules on this. Yes, for the record, I'm normally, right? Normally,
He had been noted earlier and council.
I'll start with Chiza Innocent. Chiza Innocent. Yes, Chiza Innocent is 38 years. He's a pastor at the resident of Gatizon. That is all, I beg your pardon. Zira Parish, Nakawa Urban Council, Kampala Capital City. Agati is a farmer and a pastor. A farmer. Chiza is a farmer and a pastor at Gospel Mission Church, located in Zira. The surety is a friend to this person, that's A7, and his telephone contact is 070 105 0728. Yes, the second surety is Abong Idi. It's called Kabong Idi. Kabong is 30 years old. A resident of that zone, Zira Parish, Nakawa Urban Council, Kampala Capital City Authority.
Zero 75 220 174 8. The person who has they would have been actually I don't know. So someone was carrying the introduction letter from the accused person. But the short that this person is resident of Agatizon. Not partially. Kampala. Yes, the sureties were for S7. We were explained and understood the duties of the surety. And we did just their duties. Pay the surety for the substantial.
Ayona. Ayona, as my colleague earlier notified you, some of us is F1, S6. have been blocked from accessing for A6 and A4, including Honorable Wisdom, because the owner is going to move out to also see that. If anyone is a surety for Nyanzi Yasin, Nyanzi Yasin, surety.
I cannot address it from here. I may not know what I can.
You come forward if you have access, and also sureties for Serum Koma Edwin, alias Epic King, Avedia. Yes, Your Honor, with the considerations of what has transpired and the name of what we have talked to the sureties.
Are you proceeding with any further application?
Yes, Your Honor, I'm making this application with the A4, A6. Making a daily submission.
Let's public access.
Your Honor, we've talked to sureties which stood for A1 and A2. And Your Honor, in the meantime, they agree, and we pray with leave of court that the sureties presented also. Yeah, two of the sureties presented for each of A1 and A2. You know, Munyanzi Yasin have also got his documents here. Yes, Your Honor, because I've told you that but we are preparing them so that we can arrange present them in order.
The council of this team is failing to present a mayor application.
You know, we are not failing, but we are just preparing because you see, we just have documents here.
Okay, allow me not to speculate. Allow me not to speculate. I cannot work with what I don't have.
Yes, Your Honor, you can. Your Honor, I'm inviting sureties for A6, Nyanzi Yasin, who include Nampaji Abbas. 6 not A6 Nyanzi Yasin. Your Honor, the first surety is Nampaji Abbas. Nampaji Abbas, leadership is 25 years old. He's a resident of Kevina Village, LC1. Kevina Village, LC1 in Katwe. to parish in Kampala. Your worship, his occupation is the shopkeeper dealing in bags at Galilaya. Shopping. More. Your worship has been a long time friend to the accused person. And his contact telephone is 0753 98 7971. Your worship will presented these copies at the ID. The second surety is Nanyanzi Ashia. Nanyanzi Ashia, please come forward. Where is Nanyanzi? Is that here? Where is Nanyanzi? Nanyanzi is 20 years old and she's a resident of Kampala, of Kawempe Division, Urban Council in Kanyanya, Komamboga LC. In Komamboga. You're now he's a student at Namongona Saraf. You're on student of what? Namongona Saraf.
Should be great for clarity. Is it a school?
It's a secret school. Your worship is a biological daughter of the accused person, and that telephone contact is 0753 0775 46 53. Thank you. Your worship, let me repeat the contact for clarity. It's 0775 46 37 53.
Just for clarity, 775
0775
46
46
53.
37
Say it again, please. Say it again.
0775
Yes.
46 37 53. When I've explained to the students their duties, both the accused person and this honorable court and the county, to abide by the same. Pray that this honorable court finds the surety presented substantial Your Honor, for A4,
For reference.
Your Honor, the person supposed to bring in the letter for the accused person. But with legal dictionary book, Your Honor, can present the same. The person coming with it is denied, but with legal court can ask. How do you want me to require in court? Your Honor, A4 we present facility as Nachanzi right here. Please step forward. Your Honor, she's 50 years old. It's not Chanzi, Lahia. She's 20 years old. And she's a resident of Kawempe Division, Kanyanya Komamboka LC1, Komamboka Parish. Your Honor, she deals in grocery, market, and Your Honor, she's a friend to the accused person, and the accused person is also a customer. Your Honor, our contact telephone is 0753 80 35 82. Your Honor, the issues we face through, we pray that the court finds the surety substantial because of Your Honor, is a discretion of this court to grant bail. Yes. That is a surety that has been able to access court as of now.
You're going to address it from a point of knowledge or?
No, not to submit what they are still up, but we still have to know.
Okay.
Yes, Your Honor. A4 has only been able to present one surety who has accessed court, and the uncle is still held up. So we pray that court be pleased to find the surety presented by A4 substantial. Your Honor, in any doubt of the substantiality or otherwise, court can guide us to present the other surety. On the conditions and terms that this one is in speed. So very it's okay.
Your Honor.
Defense team. What is happening?
Your Honor, the defense, having placed this application before court, the prosecution prays for ample time to
to respond this elaborate application. Is there appropriate for a period of 1 month to respond to this application? Yes, Kiraja, we humbly pray.
Yes,
Your Honor,
Counsel.
we object to the application made by the state. It's a matter of rights, Your Honor. And very matters really. It's not a novel application. My colleagues here are on probably a daily basis. They spend money on the application. At least if they stated that they can respond to the application in particular, especially on matters of law, we do not really deal with it. We will hear them. We think it's a bad faith intended to hold the accused person persons. And I beseech them to know that the state should not see these people as political persons. The state that belongs to them is the same that belongs to the accuser or prosecutor. Let there be fairness. You have an authority. You have an authority.
We object to this.
No.
You'll be given time to reply.
Yeah, they have the right to be annoyed. But we don't take it away, but we have an authority.
It's an objection.
We have an authority.
Let me get this clear. What is
You have the right.
the objection? I will give you space for the objection.
Yes.
Counsel, proceed with your submission.
Well, maybe let's present the authority.
Yes, Your Worship. I'm presenting an authority that clarifies on the delays by the prosecution whenever bail applications are made before. Your Worship, this is criminal miscellaneous application number 4 of 2023. Criminal miscellaneous application number 4 of 2023. Your Worship, it is arising from criminal case number AA 211-2021 of Noya. On what?
On the citation.
It is criminal miscellaneous application number 04 of 2023, arising from criminal case number AA 211-2021, Noya CRB number 498 of 2021, and DPP case number Guru CO 0445 of 2021. Your Worship, the parties are Ojok, Caesar, and 8 others versus Uganda. Ojok, Caesar, and 8 others versus Uganda. It was, Your Worship, before Justice George Okero. Your Worship, this is what the judge said on the issue of time to verify and respond to the applications of this nature. Your Worship, court said that the issue of verification or time to respond to the application, specifically including the verification, should not be used against the accused persons while they are kept in custody. Your Worship, the judge says that the state has the opportunity to make a finding and they can file a report back to court on its findings, and also court has the duty to cancel or alter the bail if the report says otherwise. Your Honor, the prayer by the prosecution for 1 month is not only against the liberty of the accused persons before they are tried. The state has said it has not finished with the investigations, and they have not even clarified on the time they can even anticipate to finish these investigations, which is to the detriment of these people, including the people who are wounded, Your Worship, need care. Your Worship, it is our humble submission that the court be pleased to use its discretion, proceed to grant the accused people bail on lenient terms, Your Worship. And Your Worship, if court is pleased, can pray that this court be humbled and honored to grant us a non-cash bail. So pray.
We reiterate our humble prayer for adjournment for 1 month because of the following reasons. Our application is brought in good faith, that we have so many cases fixed for the period, and this is not only the case that we have to handle. Therefore, it's not in bad faith. We are overloaded with cases that need to be taken care of. This application, Your Honor, needs research to be done. We need to file affidavits in response to the application. And these are not things that take 1 minute. Even this authority, they have just provided to us. We need to research on it. Is it what they are telling? Is it true that that's what that authority says? We need to read it, Your Honor. We need time to find it, and we read it and interpret it. Whether it's true that that's what the court said. Thirdly, Your Worship, the prosecution cares about the rights of the accused persons, just equally as the rights of the complainants. It's a balance of the rights. Therefore, Your Honor, there is no bad faith at all. If this court told us that just 3 days or 3 weeks, Your Honor, we would not be able to deliver. We would show up here and still say we need time. Just next week, Your Honor, we have a number of cases that are coming for hearing. We have a number of cases we have to peruse. So it's not in bad faith at all. Your Honor, we humbly pray that this court accepts our prayer for 1 month adjournment. We so pray.
My learned brother, Mr. or rather stated that these charges were going to go. Your Honor, this case, or the charges with which the accused are here today, were in force in as early as 1950. Penal Code commenced on the 15th of June 1950. So we invite the court to condemn this kind of submission from learned colleagues. Your Worship, without wasting court's time, it is within the prosecution's reasonable and unreasonably so, Your Honor, grounds to apply for trying to carry out the verification, notwithstanding an authority that my learned colleague has referred to, but has not been gracious or courteous to provide to this court. Your Honor, without speculating as my brother has done, the Constitution bail guidelines. And I believe that this is on a case by case. The decision, if in fact is there, does not outlaw our request to allow time. In his own words, I haven't accessed the decision. He says the court said the prosecution should not use it as a bar. So it is not, in my humble opinion, that the court, in fact, ruled that the prosecution was out of order. Your Worship will reiterate our prayer to allow us time to verify. Your Honor, these are 7 applications. Your Worship, on average, each one of them has presented 3 sureties, or rather, 5 of them have presented 3, and I think 2 have presented 2, except the last one who presented 1. Your Honor, this is quite a lot of work. And Your Honor, this is a felony for which really we should be granted. And Your Honor, under the constitutional bail guidelines for courts of judicature, whereas it is their right to be presumed innocent until proven guilty or they plead guilty. Your Honor, under Rule 3 of the Constitutional Bail Guidelines, objectives of the practice directions. Your Honor, under 3I, the court is enjoining, or rather, the practice directions are to facilitate effective supervision of persons granted bail. Your Honor, it is a discretion of the court to grant or not. However, while we request the court to grant us leave to verify, Your Worship, some of the documents that have been presented by the applicants are not dated. We hope it's not deliberate. So we will need time to verify all of them. I just saw 1 or 2. So we need time to verify because this is, Your Honor, also it is legal really under 3
responding now.
Under 3F, Your Honor. Your Honor, our application to be allowed time to verify is premised on Rule 3F, which is to facilitate 3F of the Constitutional Bail Guidelines. Your Honor, I will quote verbatim. Objectives of these practice directions are to facilitate effective interagency cooperation and coordination of bail applications. Your Honor, why we need this time to verify is just so to be sure that these persons will stand trial as and when required by this court. Your Worship, secondly, we inform the court, unlike my learned brother who misquoted the prosecution. It is not that investigations are incomplete. Your Honor, there are several other persons who are still at large.
Yes.
This is time. This is why we require time to respond, Your Honor.
Yes, we have time.
This is why we require time to respond. We pray that this court finds that a month is reasonable time because these are more than 20 or thereabout sureties for verification. With that, Your Honor, we pray that the court finds it reasonable to allow this application time to verify.
I associate myself with the submissions of the last colleague. Yes.
Just a matter of Your Honor, the task was submitted on bail guidelines, which are here guidelines. Let's look at the Constitution, Article 28. Article 28 provides for a speedy private constitutional command. And I don't believe the framers of the Constitution intended that you can hold.
Allow me to reply. Bring now the issues about checks and replying to this application. The accused persons have rights, which should be also upheld and respected, to which a timely prosecution should be looked at, so that we can get fairness and justice for them as well. In light of that, and I also look at the DPP, because my role is to balance the two. We have just made this application. We cannot put them on their feet or at gunpoint to make their reply at the moment, bombarded with documents and other things they may have to look at in the application. Between that, I must balance you two, and I give an appropriate time, because I'm looking at the rights of the accused persons and also you as the DPP's office. So I'm going to look between those two, and I look at a time frame which is not going to be 1 month. I believe that is too long for a reply of a bail application in a magistrate's court. Let me emphasize that. Before magistrate grade 1. I don't believe one whole month should be time for you to make a reply as a state. So I'm going to balance, and I balance between me as courts work, because if you talk about time, the law, I also have the same, so we're going to balance the two. But I will not go as far as 1 month. I believe that is unfair.
Within that time, as we said, there was a prayer specific prayer by council. We sought leave to present further documents, which did not make it.
Because that is going to hold the state's
reading
reply.
Reading the guidance of court means we can actually serve.
The earlier the better, so that we can verify
by tomorrow.
Which is why we thought a month would be sufficient. But if they brought them earlier, the better.
So by tomorrow.
So we are looking at whose documents? Documents for F4. F4 is one was presented one.
A6 and A4 have no introductory.
Yes, that's the documents we talked about. The introduction letters and the other two sureties. One for F4 and one for A6. And tomorrow, by later, what the documents, then
This is not to say that we are not, but we are not still asking for
I've already objected to a white man. No, Tuesday. I don't know why I take to call you senior, but thank you for the clarity. Tuesday. So I'm looking at the 29th. Is it available? Almost? Okay, I usually like to give you explanation. One, having these people before me. Today is a Monday. I have Monday and Tuesday for my criminal days, can be clarified from my diary. The rest are my civil days. So I usually don't have the state with me. Because we are, for state group, we are sharing him with the chief magistrate. So we have two days with him. Then the other day is just for him to do his administrative work. Yes.
I'm looking at my diary.
Just if it closes the court, the time after.
I'm giving you, okay, when we look at vis-a-vis those 2 days you're giving me and the one I'm giving you, you can see how this is not crowded.
Yes, and we're doing research in those cases.
And I'm looking at also, that's why I'm giving you one.
You check the 29.
So you select from those two. Okay. The 29th it is for the DPP to reply to this bail application. We shall start at 10. Yes, ma'am.
Ready to file an answer.
Why I reject the leave to file an okay wait. Stay. Why I reject that is because you're going to come back here and again bicker about service and they didn't receive, and so I prefer that you present it before me so that I can put on record that you've been served, because you're going to go back and start saying one needs served, the gate closed. I don't want those.
We are obliged, we are reopening our prayer to close for us because we are closed. What are you saying?
Unless
You're an example.
because you keep on
It's our prayer.
pushing
Since
this
we
on.
since we have to close, probably close record.
Bagenda kubasulayo eruzira mpaka nga ennaku z'omwezi mwenda guno omwezi leero meka mpezo
Before they respond on that day,
imagine
first thing we open for purposes of admission. And we find ourselves on record to forward those documents before that day. We shall supply the state within this week.
era bwetibweri mu kooti abaganda bazaayo eruzira mpaka nga 29 omwezi guno.
Just for us to be on the same page, an oral response.
Yes, I believe I'm not in the High Court. Yes, it's okay. It is allowed. Okay. Meet you on the 29th of this month.
Again,
Can I say hello to them? Hello, no problem. You can go first so that we don't crowd you people. Obviously, was not intentional.
So baganda bange abaliko bagambye tudda wano nga 29. Tudda wano nga 29 kooti tusabire kubanga ebifaananyi bitukubiddwa abadde ku kamera ffenna tukubidde ebifaananyi twebeereramu wano olaba nga kamera etuddeko onoonya bunoonya.
Wano waliwo omuti w'emisango bamuyita honorable Nkunnyingi.
Nalukola wefuge.
Bagamba
mu mbeera eyo batuvuddewo katulinde abakulu bajje wano tetukkirizibwa kumulisa mu basibe gundi twagala amateeka n'obukwakulizo amatubi goberera
akasimu yakange kaabula wano.
tugenda kukola mugenda interview egenda kubeera bannange twagala kuvaanula badabba sitayiro kubanga
Deputy spokesperson One National Unity Platform Alex Waiswa Mukomero awambiddwa amacha leero ng'abadde ku kkooti e Kanyanya abasajja bamukwata mundu bamuwambye era tewali amanyi gyali gwe omulungi atulaba akaseera kano eyeekuumiddeko kwetembera bweri okulaba nga buli kimu tukikuweereza kwetembera bweri tuli wano okusaza okulaba nga buli kimu tukikuweereza omulungi eyeekuumiddeko bweri nga tuli Nyendo Mukungwe okulaba nga buli kimu tukikuweereza. Oyo ye meya wa division abasinga temubaawula, meya wa division ne meya wa city abamu temubaawula. Oyo meya owa Nyendo Mukungwe Nyendo Mukungwe meya si wa Masaka City, wa Masaka City ye Florence Namayanja, wa Masaka City ye Florence Namayanja. Ono wa just wa division, ono just wa division kyenyiza okutegeezako gwe mulungi atulaba akaseera kano eyeekuumiddeko okulaba nga wamu ne bakansala ab'enjawulo wamu ne bakansalazi ab'enjawulo okulaba nga buli kimu tukikuweereza gwe omulungi eyeekuumidde ku rejected amawulire ag'ennaku agaliwo deputy spokesperson waffe Alex Waiswa Mufumbiro awambiddwa amakya ga leero, awambiddwa amakya ga leero. Deputy spokesperson Alex Waiswa Mufumbiro awambiddwa ate nga wamu ne Ssaabakozi wa National Unity Platform naye olunaku olwaleero asimbiddwa mu kkooti era tugenda kuba tubabuulira buli kimu ekifaayo, tugenda kuba tubabuulira buli kimu ekigenda mu maaso tugenda kubanga tubabuulira buli kimu kigenda mu maaso. Oyo just meya wa division oli abasinga temubaawula. Meya wa Masaka City ye Namayanja Florence. Tugiye okutegeezaako ku bulungi andaba eyekomeddeko akaseera kano nga tuli wano tuli eno okulaba nga buli kimu tukikuweereza. Bwe andaba akaseera kano bwekemera bweri okulaba nga buli kimu nkikuweereza. Bwetembera bweri kusaba obenga okolera sheyalinga osheyalinga evidiyo obenga buli kimu tukikuweereza. Tuli Masaka bulungi atulaba akaseera kano eyekomeddeko bwetembera bweri bwetembera bweri okulaba nga buli kimu tukikuweereza. Bwetembera bweri omulungi atulaba eyekumidde ku Lujo TV. Ate olunaku olwaleero baganda baffe okuli Eddie Mutwe Akirewo Kivumbi Bobi Giant basimbiddwa mu kkooti era tugenda kubanga tukubulya buli kimu ekigenda
akabonero umbrella loba chagwan sentiment New Uganda, a new generation. Alice Nanonji Kumina, everybody kuwera muntu w'abantu, everybody kwekera ko bantu baffe, everybody kwekera ko mmeya kasukende Ronaldi. Uyo meya we, wanyama mukungu tunazomuwanisa. Never cancel it. Aweleke gwako, kona lepo Alice Nanonji, wanyendo mukungu. Uyo, yabo. Division meya uyo. Namo kusasa. Alright, omulungi eyekomiddeko bwatembera ono ayinza okulowooza abantu abamu temubaawula ono division meya si ye meya wa Masaka City waliwo abamu ebibuzaabuza ano division meya onakola tuli Masaka okulaba nga buli kimu tukikuweereza tuli Masaka okulaba nga buli kimu tukikuweereza kyalinga vidiyo okulaba nga buli kimu tukikuweereza Abakozesa amasokuwandisibwa meya waffe wanyenda mukongwe tumasomuwandisa kasegede Ronaldi abasirika baleke baveeyo tubalondeeramu obubaka ngendo mukongwe enyirire bawa ninanungi nga naye waffe ngendo mukungu tuwayasobola tuwameya kasekende yasobola tumasemuwandisa kasekende yasana tuwameya alyasobola kasekende yasobola
Generation, I knew Uganda. I'm coming to umbrella. Tumasema wandisa wabona tumansalabe mmeya wawe tumasema wandisa bawoleke tokole mbiwa patako ali sinanoji omukyalo w'ekigambo kye bajaji kole the voice of the voiceless mayabiraba ekibataka bakyati kole nyendo mukungwe kasekela gikole bakoloze kuwameya kole ekibuga kole ekibuga nyendo mukungwe tulanya sobola oye tumasomo wandisa eba kansala bebona kasegende yasala kubameya ajasola kasegende yasola tumasomo wandisa kasegende lonadi ono ye meya wapawenye ndo mukongotako akamaniro umbrella tumwesige era tumutume wanaita umutume obuchafu bw'ekibuga ngababutumye nayagikoli emirimu akabonero ambulela baba New Uganda, new generation. Mr. Yeruba Champion Center Montako. Omubaka alizano chatakome y'abawereke toko oba kuwandisa meya waffe wa division yenyo n'omukungwe amaze okubeera nga yawandisibwa babitaka secondary ronaldi azze ne bakansala be bonna bamaze okuwandisibwa kabonero umbrella nasazimolini abantu bekatwe mwenna oyo gwe tuyimiriddeko Mwana luyambya Charles Samaria Uganda new generation new Uganda Mission Chaplain Center Mabamba Kamino Amambrella Bila Bimukaka Bila Sakamakubo Kaloke Baitamani
Yes, abantu b'ekimanya kabonera ate nammwe mwagalwa wabangi wali Moshi ekibuka Moses naye wali yamaze okuba nga nominatingibwa abantu b'ekimanya kabonera Moshi kibuka Moses naye yamaze okuba nga nominatingibwa era nga naye tuli naye emabega awo mwezi emmotoka zolabaawo naye nga National Unity Platform kibuka Moses wa National Unity Platform era nga ye meya adako owakimanya kabonera wakimanya kabonera watembera bweri bwomuno kyataba ayekumiddeko akaseera Masaka kuli Masaka okulaba buli kimu kikuweereza dukira ava mu nominatingibwa weteyo yembera eriwo okulaba nga buli kimu tukikuweereza wetembera bweri wetembera bweri All right.
Koti ekanyanya era tubadde tufulumyemuko tugenza okulaba nga drone ng'ekwata ebaddemu registration number UAK nga muvaamu abasajja abali folimas ne babacking oba ne bawamba amyuka omwongezi wa ekibiina ekya National Unity Platform mbadde njogeddeko nange shortly ku nsonga zaffe ezimu era n'engenda ewandegeya kuba tufunye communication oba okutegeezebwa nti bamutuuka eyo naye tutegeezeddwa wali eri nti just wali babadde beewuguddeko bwewuguzi kubeera nga balimba bano abazze bagoberera okubalimbisa nti bamutaddawo naye nga taliiwo era kyetuvudde oluvudde ewandegeya nenzija wano kyenyinza okugamba nti envumiri ekikolwa ekya bitongole bikuumaddembe naddala poliisi ebitongole nga jaati ebitongole nga iso ne iso kibeera nga biwamba bannayuganda naddala ng'omukulembeze ng'oyo gwandisuubidde nti amateeka gasobola okubeera nti gagenda mu maaso naye n'olaba nti ate bakola nkola yakiyekera etali nnungi so okutiisa abantu mu kaseera kano nga tugenda mu kalulu kikyamu nnyo olw'okulemesa abantu okwenyigira mu ddembe lyabwe ery'okulonda abakulembeze bye beegwanyiza oyo nno candidate oba yoba potential candidate agenda okubeera ng'avuganya mu kitundu eky'ennaku ng'omubaka wa parliament so kati abantu be abamukkiririzaamu bwe balaba ng'awambiddwa mu ngeri eyo kiwa ekifaananyi kikyamu eri obukulembeze obuliwo kale gwe gwafuuka muze babikola naye oluusi babeere nga bafunamukko akafansonyi balabe nti abakulembeze ate babawamukko okugamba akatiibwa kali koyinza okugamba nti ate balina abantu be basobola okwogerera n'okukiikirira so nze kinyinza okugamba Lubaga South tubaddeyo mu kooti ku nsonga yaba Mutwe ne Afdel era nvudde nga kooti tennaga oluvannyuma lw'okufuna amawulire nti Waiswa akwasiddwa ntegeezezaako loopu naye nyini tubadde naye right honorable Joel Ssenyonyi era nantegeeza nti nyonde nkole follow ku ebyo biyinza okubeera nga biri mu maaso
nnyo enkola ya poliisi etagoberera buwaayiro obuli mu ssemateeka ya Uganda obukwatagana ddembe ly'obuntu engeri gy'okwatamu abantu baffe tewa kitiibwa ddembe ly'obuntu era tukivumirira nga ffe abakulembeze olw'okubanga omuntu ali mu kibiina ekivuganya gavumenti eno n'obanga omukwata mu mbeera embi embeera ekanga ate embeera etalinuŋŋamu ng'abakulembeze tukivumirira era tusaba poliisi eyanguwe okuta omuntu waffe Honorable Waiswa gwekutte ku makya ga leero.
Webale kulaba KKTV Uganda. Get informed and updated on issues around you and the globe as well. KKTV. The inspiration and the best broadcasting around town. KKTV. The global experience. The might, the power, and all you need with KKTV. We are your broadcasting experience. Thank you for subscribing to KKTV.
Museveni era nga bwe yakyogedde yayogera n'abantu abalala neffe tetulina kye twogera naye kuba aliwo mu bumenyi bw'amateeka. Ekyokubiri tetwetaaga kwogera naye kuba obuyinza si bubwe obuyinza bwa bannayuganda. So tetwetaaga kwogera na Museveni. Ye okwogera n'abantu tayogera ku ngeri ggwanga gye likyuka naye abeera ayagala kwogera naawe kubuuza oyagala ssente meka. Ffe tetugulirirwa.
Bakikola okulabisa okulaga nti tolina kyoli.
You are watching KKTV.
Chikulaga nti eno gavumenti ya Museveni eriwo mu bumenyi bw'amateeka tegondera amateeka tegoberera amateeka yo ekola byeyagala. Omuntu omu yasalawo basalawo nti kati beera mulamu ng'obeera mulamu, wasalawo nti kati beera mufu ng'obeera mufu.
Mr. Update Kanumbe oba bankuba bankube oba banzita banzite oba kyekigwawo kigwewo.